Good morning, welcome to the wonderful River Wye. Down here today on a guiding session with a chap called Mick. Ideally what we want to do is catch some fish on the float. We're going to do a bit of float work with Mick, a bit of stick float work, a bit of waggler work, get him running the float through nicely. That's the plan for the day. However, as is usual in this swim, you see I've got a bait weighted behind me, I've just got a bit of bait in, and there's chub with their tails up. There's some barbel bait on it as well. So I think we might just sneak a feeder in, just first off, just perhaps have half an hour on the feeder. That's the thinking at the moment. Perhaps winkle a few fish out and then perhaps work on the float fishing if they become a little bit more cagey, or if we can run a bait down to them where they are perhaps. But thinking at the moment, perhaps we'll try and winkle a few out on the feeder first. The Wye, as you can see, it's on its knees. It's as low as I've ever seen it. It's really low, really clear. All right, they're here. Could well be a salmon, but barbel often show in here as well. But yeah, the Wye is as low as I've ever seen it. And they do tend, when the canoes start, I've found they do tend to push up here into this sort of deep hole over here. So we're going to try and fish out here, or certainly we're going to fish out here now. They're out here at the moment. If they do push off up there, then obviously we can get up there. We can even walk up a bit, perhaps run the float down to them. Anyway, that's enough waffling. When there's fish feeding, we can have a crack. Yeah, let's go on the method. They're absolutely troughing. Just a nice short hook link, just short as I can get away with, so this doesn't hit them in the face when you're playing them. That's I like it nice and short.
So you do use a braid hook link down here?
Braided hook link, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Purely because it's really flexible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, you know, if we're going to do something else, I'll use a coated braid like that, just because it just tangles up so easy. But if you're tucking it in the method feeder, it don't make any odds. Bit of scalded pellet on there. Yeah, well, I put some like 2mm micro method pellets in it.
Did you do it the
and
night
it just
before?
helps it. Just last night, yeah. Just helps stodgy it up a bit.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do with this, I know from experience as well, put it in the back end. Just simple as that. I'm going to shove that in the back of there. I'll just give it a sideways swing. I'll chuck it out, and then obviously you can do it after. But you only want to just go out sort of about there. That's possibly a little bit too far, but yeah, mate, you're up. Hopefully that'll start rattling. The bait runner's on. It's just a case of,
how long do you once that bait runner goes,
yeah, you'll probably get some big old clangs. Just sit on your hands a bit.
Yeah.
It's just a case of wait until it's on, basically. That's why I tend to, that's a bit upright, really. That's why I tend to point the rod at the feeder. It just helps with the hooking. But they'll hit that feeder. I say there's stacks of chub down there at the moment. I'll find that in a second. It will just start rattling. And you might get big old clangs. Sometimes they just pick the whole feeder up, I'm sure. But sometimes, you won't get a touch on the method. And other times, you'll just catch chub and you have to drop a bait down to catch a barbel.
Okay.
And other days, just chub and barbel just nailing the method feeder.
What bait you got on? What you got on the hook bait there?
Just a 10mm halibut pellet.
Okay.
But to be honest, I don't think it matters when you're fishing the method. Right, the trick with this, I'll show you before, I'll reel the first one. The trick with this is, when you pick it up, get it off the bottom and keep it coming. Otherwise,
it'll find a hole.
Yeah. Just pick it up and get it in like that. And it won't go as far as you think, so give it a bit more than you think. Give it a bit more welly than you think.
Cool.
Try that. That's it. And we don't need, you've probably seen, on the Wye quite often, they talk about putting bows of line out and stuff, but you don't need any of that.
Is the bait runner down?
That's it. Pull it back, that's it, yeah. Come on.
Oh, that one video of it.
There you go, that's on.
Oh, yes.
See what I mean? You know when it's on.
I reckon that's a chub, I do.
Yeah. Oh, it's off. Yeah, it would have been a chub. If he's fell off, it's a chub. Yep. There we go. Your anti-reverse is underneath if you need it, mate. That was going to go, wasn't it? can see how effective it is though. Just the way it just, it just goes. God, so clear. There we go. Off the mark. Oh yeah, they're nice fish as well, aren't they?
They're beautiful, look at the colour.
Yeah. Wonderful. They put some weight on, they were a bit beaten up, they obviously spawned.
Yeah.
Well, they spawned in the close season, which was good. And yeah, they put a bit of weight back on, which is great. I'll catch some of these on the stick on the waggler in a bit. But yeah, that's a good start, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Don't tell your friends. Right, let's get him back in.
That was really quick as well. As soon as it went down.
They're just nailing it, aren't they? They just get on it. They absolutely nail. They just think it's a ball of ground bait on the bottom. There's a gully down there. You can probably see it now. Someone's got it a bit on that far side. The water sort of runs across to the far side. And really, gullies this time of year are brilliant, generally. You know, all the fish like it down in the oxygenated water just below. But this one, I don't know what it is. All the fish are in here. They don't.
They're not doing it. Okay.
It's very strange. It's really, really weird. I should have a recast, mate. There's nothing going on with that one. I don't know what's going on, whether it's under a rock or something. Maybe not. Something not quite right. Right, try that. Come on, fishies. That's it. Beautiful. Yeah, see, they're on that already. See what I mean? Just what some casts, it's just in the wrong place. I don't know, like I say, it's gone under a rock or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Put it straight back in. It's barely landed and they're on it. It's so exciting compared to normal ledgering. The tip just keeps going. And you think any second. Like I said, sometimes you do it and you don't get a touch. And it's like, oh, okay. Then you put a big long hook link on and try that instead.
How long would you go with your hook link on this one? I know you've made it.
3 or 4 foot, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, proper. There's sometimes if they've been a bit cagey.
You'll still bury the bait with beam free?
No,
I was going to
just,
say you won't bother
no,
with when
no,
it's right.
no.
Thank you.
No, I wouldn't bother. No, I'll just use it as a normal ledger really,
Yeah,
but probably leave a method feeder on. Purely because that's really sticky anyway, that pellet. So it'll come off the feeder, and obviously when it's low like this as well. But also, like I say, you get method feeders back a lot easier in here than you do normal feeders. Normal feeders get stuck a lot.
Lower profile, yeah.
I mean, today you could wade out and like get them out really, but you don't want to just be wading across the swim all the time. This is trouble. Oh, I've just seen one here actually, flank over there. Just see a barbel flash there. There's certainly some barbel moving through here. I see one flank and go through there. There's one on the far side over there. These are just ones I've seen when they show their bellies. One was there, and I did see one cruising about right over the top of where the feeder was. He didn't sort of stop. He sort of moved about over the top of it and then went back over to those rocks. I saw a fish on there. Come on, out.
What's that fish on from?
No, I think it's some weed or something. I picked up someone's line, look.
Oh yes.
Do you want to take that? I might be able to go and get it before it comes off. And we might be able to pull it out. Oh, right. Right, I've got your kit. Oh, and I've got this kit as well. And it is someone's stick float and a bait dropper. I thought it felt funny when I was looked at it. I was thinking, this doesn't feel like the bottom, it feels like it's moving. You wouldn't be able to do that normally. Look how deep it is.
Yeah, I bet.
Someone's obviously bait dropping with a float and they've got it snagged up. Right, there's your gear. I'll get this safely out of the way. Again, you see, purists would say, you know, you want to be upstream from the float, and you want to, but we'll perhaps have a go down there shortly, but that's it. It's just a case of keep picking that line up almost like about every 5 seconds, just keeping in touch with the float. That's it, then perhaps give it another little flick, check it, and then see how much, see that bow keep picking up, you know what I mean? That's it. And there is a big rock there somewhere, it'll probably dip under in a second. Just pick that line up again, mate. There's that rock. You'll get used to it. It'll go down in the same place every time. You'll get used to where it's going to go down. And now you're starting to get in amongst all those big boulders. Just pick that up. Just pick it up, and then you can almost let it run again. Just a case of picking the Olivet up off the bottom and then letting it run. And you'll sort of pick it up. If you hook a barbel, you'll pick it up and you'll go, oh, I'm snagged. And then you'll go, oh, it's moving. It's a bit like that. There's nothing. This often works as well, just putting a bit of a bed down, and not necessarily in here when it's this low, but like getting a bed of bait down and then like running a bait across the top of it, you know, getting some hemp down or something. This wind's going to be a pig, I reckon. Should we go for a wander down there?
Yeah, absolutely.
We go down the gully. Just trying to get a feel for where we want to be. I think we're better off just down here. We can be in the slack water. Yeah, we'll be better off just down here. Let's go just down here. What we're going to do She's like, you can stand up, I can't. Yes, go over there where you can stand up. Right, what we're going to do is just run some meat through here. No feed, no nothing. They'll be sat in here, I would think. I would think there'll be some chub sat in here.
How deep is that?
Oh, it's only 3 foot, 4 foot maybe.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you wouldn't want to wade out there. It's a bit fast. But what we want to do is very different bit of fishing this. We're going to sort of run that through, but hold it back like that.
Okay.
And just inch it through. It's just a case of inching it through like that. Just keeping it tight. Then releasing the line, bringing the rod back quickly. You can almost just drop it out. Yeah, that's it. Just drop it out there. Keep it tight. Get your finger tight on it, and then just let the tip of the rod go through. That's it. And then, did you feel it? Did you feel a bite then?
Yeah, it's took that.
Yeah.
That's a fish.
You in?
I think so.
It's moving. It's definitely a fish.
Moving, yeah.
It's definitely a fish. It's moving.
My God, in that current.
They pulled, don't they? Oh, he's a nice fish. I'll chin him for you. He'll probably try and use me as a snag. We'll one look at me, he's off. Elfie bending that rod. Got him. How about that?
A lovely, thank you. What a lovely chub. Oh,
Not just the best view in the world. Look at that with that as a background. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, I've enjoyed that.
Oh, right in front of you, look. You in? Yep.
Yeah.
3. Great stuff. Sometimes if they don't have it straight away, just a few bits of loose meat around the one on the hook.
Oh, they feel wonderful in this current as well.
Great, isn't it? One look at me, clears off. Standard. He's a nice one. Got him. That's a nice fish, mate. That's a proper lump. That's why he was pulling hard.
Nice one. Look at that. Lovely.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, yep, he's on. I say if you need that anti-reverse, it's just underneath. Yeah, that was going to go over, wasn't it? The way that was rallied away. No, this is sort of, this is interesting. He's sort of staying out there and trudging. I think, do we think? I'm thinking. I think he might have whiskers, this one. Yeah, this is not a chub, is it?
It's a decent chub.
No, it's a barbel. I've just seen him. Oh yes, it's certainly a barbel. Yes. I'll get the washing off the line when I can as well. Yep, there he is. I'll see if I can get that off without too much grief. There we go. Here he is. Come on, chap, behave. Got him! Barbel on the method.
Fantastic. Your killer method.
He's a nice one actually as well. Well, how's about that? We came to do a bit of float fishing, didn't we? And
Really happy with that. With Nick's method was a good method at the end of the day.
Some days they just have it. We send them out there on the bait we put in,
Beautiful
and
colours. Look at it.
wonderful, aren't they? Absolutely cracking. Gotta love
Excellent.
them. Nice
Thank
one,
you.
mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, lovely.
Let's just get him out in the flow a bit.
They never come out of the water, as you said. When I said you do.
Did he look him out?
No.
No, you don't need to take him out of the water. That's right. Quick grin. Back down again. Job done. Go on.
Lovely.
There he is. Look, just ghosting across the bottom. Back for some more food. Look. Congratulations, mate.
Lovely. Nice one. That was ace.
Now, how have they got away with that? It's all stopped. Look, I reckon they cleaned it off pretty much. How have they not took that pellet? I reckon next cast, I reckon I'll try a bit of this. I'm going to try my little trick. Next cast. Just you leave it for a second,
Leave
mate.
it
I'll
for a
just
minute, yeah.
I'll just sort this out. I'm going to use that. I reckon we'll just drop it down a bit. See if they've been a bit cute. Where's me? Sorry for wobbling.
That's you.
It's me, yeah. Sorry. Oh, there you go. I said, didn't I leave it for a second? It's me wobbling it. No, it's not. It's mad, isn't it? So nearly reeled in.
Well, you told me not. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, hang on a sec. I'll just sort this out. Mr. Chubb, is it?
Yeah.
No, I think you're. Ah, it is a chub. Yeah, you're right. He went for it though, didn't he? That's a proper one. That's why. This landing handle. It's when it. If I've got it really cranked up tight, as I push it out into the flow, it unscrews itself.
That's a powerful fish.
Well, I thought it was a barbel. That's about that for a chub. Absolute clonker. For summer condition as well. That's a proper lump. That is. And yeah, I mean, stripping line off that that reel on that barbel gear.
Yeah.
Fair play to him.
Lovely fish.
Fantastic.
Well happy about
Nice one,
that.
mate. Another one on the method.
Wow, wow, wow.
Right, he's plenty ready. Where's he going? Under the tree? Under the...
There we go.
Yeah,
there
straight under the tree.
Have a sulk under there.
So you're not allowed to use maggots, casters, anything like that until September. So yeah, that puts the trotting, you know, is out really. And there's no worms at all, ever. They don't let you. Ooh. Yeah, that's on, isn't it? Whee! It's been really quiet, hasn't it, that cast?
Yeah.
Until then, and it suddenly just ripped into life.
That's a good ride up. Another chub.
Now, again, coincidence, but I just start firing some meat in and we get a bite when we haven't had a... Do you know what I mean? I'm convinced it helps.
Too big, but yeah. They all can.
That's right.
I love them.
So, a bit of an update. We're well into the afternoon now. We had sort of the morning trotting, working on line control, etc. And then we've had a bit of fun with these chub shallow, which have been quite cute. But we've had a few out. It's sort of case of feeding them into sort of making a mistake, taking the one on the hook, and then they sort of wise up over about 20 minutes or half an hour. Then you have to come off it again and give them a rest and feed them back up again. But we put that bait in this morning. We had some fish feeding on here, although we didn't really catch any. We fed it again earlier, and that seemed to work. We gave it a rest on the bottom again, and then that's when we had that barbel, a couple of nice chub as well. 3 nice chub, I think, on the method. But then that went off, went quite quiet. So we've been back on the chub again, and we're going to have another go back on the bottom, I think, in a minute. But I'm just going to get some bait in, perhaps give it a bit of a rest. Like I always say, best thing you can do for a swim is bait it. The second best thing you can do is not fish it. So I think we'll perhaps give it a bit of a rest, perhaps have something to eat, a bit of a drink, and give it a rest for perhaps 20 minutes, half an hour. We can keep an eye from the top of the bank because it's so shallow. We can keep an eye on what's happening. Keep an eye on if there's any fish moving around. That's exactly why we went on it last time. I saw a few chub and a few barbel moving over the feed. So we had to go on the method, and it certainly worked. But like I say, it's just gone a bit quiet on the method again. All the bangs and taps and rattles stop, so you know it's time to come off it. We tried fishing just a standard ledger in case they were backing off the feeder, but that didn't really do anything either. They certainly have stayed in here today. Sometimes I think I mentioned earlier, they'll push up into this deep hole, but that's only the 3rd canoe that's gone through today. Been very few. So I think that's kind of meant they've stayed out. I've not ever really had problems with canoes as far as the fish go. I think they help sometimes, help push them about when they're feeling a bit lethargic. Push them about, you can often get a bite, but when it's so low, I mean, it's only probably 3 foot deep out there, I think the canoes can have a bit of an adverse effect, travelling so close to the fish, even when the fish are on the bottom. I think it can have a bit of an adverse effect. Now, I have noticed in here, when there's lots of canoes, as I say, they do push off up into this deep hole. So that's not happened today, and obviously overcast sky is helping as well, I'm sure, making them a bit less timid. Nearly got it stuck. So shallow, you can wade out and get it, but don't really want to be trampling all over the swim really. But yeah, fortunately we got it out. We've only lost 1 feeder today, so we're doing all right. Right, I think we'll leave that to rest. We'll keep an eye on it, see what happens. There we go. Said it was going to go over any second.
Go on, it did, didn't it, Nick?
Oh, didn't it ever go over? Wonderful. Well, the old resting it up worked.
You have to rest swims.
Yeah.
And they'll come back.
Well, that's the thing.
They'll come back.
You got all day, haven't you? You haven't got to batter it to death. Oh, you see the white lips. It's definitely a chub.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah.
Start to come. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It looks a decent one, though, to be fair. There's a long old way between his tail and his mouth, put it that way. Come on. Got him. Another one. Yeah, he's a nice fish and all. He's got a big old head on him. But yeah, I mean, that's another. Look at the size of that.
Yeah, it's not.
Absolute tank.
Look at the size of the gobs.
I know. It could easily swallow a golf ball.
Was that a little bit?
Bit upstream, bit far out, but you'll be all right. It's in now. As we say, it's in now. Oh, look, it's falling. Give them 5 minutes to find it. If they don't find it, we'll have it in and chuck it out again.
Back out, it's still circling around and up.
Ah, weed. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
bring it in, mate.
it is.
Yeah, there's a big load of weed on that. You in?
That's a fish.
Do you know what?
That
saw that tap then.
That is mad.
He's just sat there with that in his mouth.
Yes, it did.
So now you know why we weren't getting any bites, because there was a fish on.
Dad had that without giving any indication, hadn't it? There was a couple of little raps.
Couple rattles, but he hadn't bolted off, had he?
No.
This is not a chub, is it? There's no way this is a chub. I just saw a flash of him then.
Where is that?
He's just down here somewhere. It's definitely, no, it is a barbel, I can see it. I'll get you washing if I can. Come here. Got some of it. There we go. Oh yeah, he's in here. Oh, he's a nice fish actually. But he must have just grabbed that. He gave us a couple of knocks and then didn't do anything at all.
Nothing.
He's thinking, oh no, I thought I'd got away with that.
That current is wicked.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go. This is where I got soaked.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. He's a nice fish, he is. Got him. That's a proper one.
Oh, bloody happy.
That's a proper one. They're much bigger when you get them in the net than they are when you see them out there. It's about that one.
Lovely.
Wonderful fish on the method. And we hardly got any knocks, did we, at all?
We thought it was weed. And
weed hit the line. I said, oh, bring it in. There's some weed on there.
And then I felt resistance.
I think he's realised there was something up there and he's thought, I'm not going anywhere. He's a belting fish, he is as well. Wonderful. Nice one, mate. Cracking.
Torpedo.
We'll give him another rest and then we'll get him back.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. He's a proper lump.
Wee.
Nice. You've always got a chance when you're on them. I always say it. When you're on them, you've got a chance.
I think feeding it, resting it again.
Yeah, that's definitely helped.
That confidence to get their heads down. And that was a smaller pellet as well.
Yeah. Go on, chap. Off you go. They're like sharks where they swim across the bottom.
I know. Yeah.
Fantastic,
yeah,
isn't it? Look at him. He's off up to that deep hole. Look.
Not in no rush.
No. Going over.
A bit of the method, Nick. I'm all right.
I'm going over here for a sulk. That's it. That's all right. That's all right. That's in the right zone. In the right zone for a little bit farther out than I said, but they're certainly flying around closer in.
What
That's
was
gone. That's gone already. Someone's had that. Go on, strike it. Strike it.
I felt it straight away. I did. And I was like, no, that's just some. Jesus. I thought I said take that on the drop.
Yep. It's probably a chub grabbed that pellet on the drop, I would think.
Yeah, that's a job. That
I can see the rod tip going.
On the drop. Has that hit a load of weed? Then I felt a kick and he was like, no, that is a fish.
Yeah, he's heard that splash, saw the pellet dropping and gone, I'm having that. Oh, I can't see him. I got him.
I'm sure the method's still full, isn't it?
Yeah,
or...
yep. He's hooked fair and square. Look, that's a nice conditioned chub.
It's a lovely conditioned chub. Again.
That's going to go in a second. He's got it. There you go. I was right. They are properly woken up now, haven't they?
Greedy things.
He's just seen me. He's like, nope, I'm off. Yeah, no, you're not. Don't. Try and use me as a snag half the time. Use my legs, see my legs and go, right, I'm going for that. Got it. They're lovely conditions.
Love the colours on those.
Yeah, beautiful, aren't they?
They are absolutely, yeah, they're a delight.
That's nice, that's nice. We like that. Liking that one. Is it going to get to the bottom?
No, you eat that. Yes, it is.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely working this, isn't it?
Not a big one, but okay.
But they're just not hitting that method feeder. Like
No,
they're hitting, they're just thinking that bit's just broken off. Come here. Well, we're going to call it a day there. It's been a cracking day. Caught loads of chub up, loads and loads of chub.
I've loved it.
No.
What Nick doesn't know about this, forget about it. No, I've had a cracking day. Worth it.
We caught plenty of chub, haven't we? And
Yeah,
those two cracking barbel as well.
Yeah, two lovely barbel.
And we worked on your trotting.
Yep.
You enjoyed that.
Which was ultimately what I wanted, which I wanted. Just give me that confidence to maybe go out by myself to do it. And you've certainly showed me a few things that make a hell of a difference. But it's been a cracking day. Never thought of that amount of chub, you know what I mean? And real good quality chub as well.
That's some lovely fish. They're looking in great condition as well since they spawned. I said they spawned in the closed season, which was good.
And they pull. They really pull.
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
And in such conditions, you know what I mean? So
it's terrible conditions,
it's
isn't it, down there?
So, thoroughly enjoyed.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Well, we're going to go home.
Yes.
We've got a big long walk up there, haven't we?
Nothing doesn't bother
we'll be
me.
all right. It's only half a mile with all the kit. All is left to do is to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for coming. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling. Many thanks to channel patrons for your fantastic support. Thanks to those of you who support me through buymeacoffee.com. I'll see you again very soon.